Everyone at Shuresh is caressed.
Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
I'm starting to remember that Worms Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it?
More fish!
Tad mercy.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
It's a state of mind.
In a word.
It doesn't make any sense.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again. Get your art here, fresh off the easel.
So much. Whoa. Slow down, sweetie.
You two have rocks for brains.
Deep breath for me. Yeah?
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry...
It depends on the person. And their variety. For you, I'd recommend neighbours are talking at the grasses.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
It's got private rooms, music, and kind, pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find... You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidation.
I agree. But we can't leave out... You've the right look.
Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
I have battled. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
That might be worth it.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people.
Time they got what was coming.
I'm looking for heads. Who...
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence. You've the right look. Good. Sniff 'em out. Gut 'em clean. Keep Baldur's Gate safe.
Birthday boys just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shire's caress is a professional.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. You'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Wetting your whistle. Dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it?
I'm here.
Tad mercenary,
Anything.
tad sordid. Anything and any...
Bloody gnomes. We need... You! You'll change your mind once they kill him. You've the right look. So... then you're no friend. No matter. I'll find someone else. Most folks around here will do almost anything.
Hear me out. Shire's caress also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen.
Something over there.
Rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
If it'll make you feel better,
Mate, it's your birthday, you deserve
roses.
The librarian does this thing
Probably
with
break his...
On our thoughts.
It is our chance to start over. And I will do so. Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
The Black Mass has been 2 centuries in the making. We can take 5 minutes to find one more person. Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you there.
We were just discussing a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador-Zar.
You should come. It'll be the talk of Baldur's Gate. Well, thank goodness we're such good friends, then.
This is not the time, Petras.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
You've been pulling all
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
The bridge god chatted some shite about
And if a patron confuses...
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
What's cooking?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice. Then that's where we need to go.
What's the story?
Looking ahead. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Right, is to keep watch. You have.
I don't mind.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
I have battled great evils. What is she capable of? And where will she...
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
list of names. Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
Tempers are right.
Take Candlekeep. Maybe even R.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
We have time. The master is still prepping our long.
Orion does this thing with a whip where you're on all fours and...
I can't hear you. Hear me.
Such a rude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
Welcome to the caress, an oasis of pleasure.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on... I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder.
Gods. Stelmane is really gone then.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my... That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
You have the key to my heart.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this, I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me
There it is. Of course.
power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the sword, and you give me the crown, that dominates the Elder Brain. Power. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The hells require order to function. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control. Hidden, the archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away, and so much power and potential kept in her. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when they must have raided Mephisto. But they'll be dead. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? You trust him more than you trust the Emperor.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect, if you... And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. I won't stop you. But time is running out. If you see reason, I'll be here.